Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Dear Sarah Lee. So today I'll actually be sharing my everyday makeup routine with you guys. By no means am I a makeup professional, actually very much the opposite of that probably. But my makeup routine is quick and easy. I find it efficient. Been using and following this method for the longest time possible. So if I'm doing anything wrong, please leave a comment and advise, and I'll appreciate any help possible. But perhaps you'll find some products that I use today useful and maybe something that you like. So yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll first wash off the makeup on my face and then we'll begin. So here we are in my bathroom. We'll begin first with washing my face. So the cleanser or makeup remover, since I don't use a makeup remover, I kind of just use my everyday cleanser and it kind of does the job. I always wash my face 2 times to get the makeup off, and what I use is this. So it's from Whole Foods. It's the Desert Essence Thoroughly Clean Face Wash with Tea Tree. This is what I've just been using ever since high school, because my skin is prone to acne. I did have a lot of acne in my teenage years, so that's just the face wash I've been constantly using ever since then. So even to this day, I use this to wash my makeup off at nighttime 2 times. So first we'll do that. Nice and clean. Alright, so I'm back. As you can see, completely makeup free. Excuse my voice. Still recovering from a cold, but yeah, so you could kind of see the condition of my skin. A lot of scars from back in the day. Have pretty serious case of dark eye circles, but that's kind of just from being a night owl every single day. I know it's super unhealthy, but yeah, we have these friends, and yeah, I mean, I'll probably shoot another video, my acne journey and how I've gotten my skin to where it is now. Kind of share some photos here too, from 3 years ago, when I had really bad acne still. Now my skin is much more stable. From my face, you could still see that I have some acne that are more recent. Those are like hormonal acne. They come and go pretty quickly. My skin type, I would say, used to be just oily, but now it's more of a combination skin type. So my T-zone is usually very oily, and then nowadays my cheek area and my forehead and under here gets pretty dry, especially during the winter, but in the summer everything's just oily. So first, after I wash my face, I'll usually put toner. So I spray a very generous amount of toner on my face and then I pat it down, okay, so that my skin isn't dry and there's enough moisture for the makeup to sit nicely on my face. So after I've put the toner on, I usually follow with lotion, moisturizing cream, and this is the one that I generally use. A pea-sized amount, and just do this. Just spread it and pat it so that it absorbs into my skin. So after I do this, the next step would be sunscreen. So whether it's the summer or winter, UV rays are ever present, so sunscreen is very important. So the sunscreen that I use every single day is the Kiehls Ultralight Daily UV Defense. This is SPF 50+. So likewise with this, squeeze it out this much and put a generous amount on your face as well. So because my skin is also very oily, it doesn't go or react well, or I don't like the feeling of thick, heavy sunscreen. This one is very light and I really like it because my skin still feels very breathable after applying behind us. And next would be foundation. For summer and winter, I kind of use two different ones. So previously in the past, I've always used this cushion from Hera. So this is a Korean brand, Hera. I use this cushion in the color C281. And this is SPF 50+. For this past winter, I've actually been using this instead of that. In the past, I used that for all seasons, basically. But for this winter, I've started using this, which is Dr. Jart Plus Rejuvenating BB Beauty Balm. This BB cream, I actually didn't really like when I first used it in the beginning. But over time, it kind of grew on me and I really liked it. I think it provides just enough coverage for my skin. So yeah. So this ends my BB cream or cushion step. And next, I'll usually do my brows. I use ETUDE House's eyebrow pencil. So it looks like this. This is in the color 03 Brown. So I use this eyebrow pencil to fill in my eyebrows, and I also use this eyebrow pencil as my eyeliner. So first we'll fill my eyebrow. So when you uncap it, it's kind of like this. So I usually go lighter on the tip and darker or fuller at the end. So I kind of just follow the shape on my brow. And let's do this side as well. After I fill it in, I would just brush it out. With the flow of how my eyebrow hairs are. And my next step would be eyeshadow. So I just use any eyeshadow brush. So this brush that I'm using is actually from my Anastasia Beverly Hill eyeshadow palette. I just like this one because there's a thicker one on the top and a thinner, smaller brush at the end of it. One palette that I've been using ever since college is this Tartelette palette. So this kind of includes all the basic colors that I like and enjoy using. So I lean more towards neutral makeup, so I really like the neutral earthy tones. And then recently, actually, I started using this palette, which I bought off of Amazon. So this is actually by 3CE, the brand from Stylenanda. And this palette is called the Smoother Color palette. And basically you could kind of see it's very much similar tones as the Tartelette palette that I have. So it has like the highlighter colors and the pink and warmer tones. So I used the white one first on the bottom to kind of lay it out so that the next colors that I use sit better and show better on my lid. But I think whether you do this step or not, it's not really necessary. Next, I kind of use the other end of this brush and mix this and the pink. And I would put the lighter color towards the inner corner of my eyelid here, up to the middle. Then at the halfway mark, I will use the darker color. So this pink, the darker pink on this side, and a little bit of this shade for the outer corner of my eyelid. Clean off the brush, and I use the smaller end of the brush again, and I'll use this tone and fill in the middle so that it kind of, there's a little gradient. So it looks like this. So that it looks like the colors just naturally flow from lighter to darker towards the end. Likewise, I will use the light pink and the darker pink on this palette and brush the bottom of my eye here, waterline, beneath my waterline, and just kind of fill in exactly here with the pink. Right where it creases here, I would fill here. So that completes my eyeshadow. Next, I just do a little highlighting. So with the highlighting, I use this palette from Chanel. So this is the Less for Ombres 33 Prelude. So for this, I really just use the white, the shiny shimmer white on here. And I would just use the brush that was provided in this palette and kind of just go like this. And I'm just gonna highlight the tip of my inner. So like right here. Again, I would do the same, do it here. And right where your brow bone is, you would highlight that as well. But basically here, here, and I would do it on my inner waterline as well. So like this. So this is how it looks so far. Alright, so after that I will use my eyebrow pencil again, and then I'll use this as my eyeliner and draw my wing. Bring this much out, and I usually just slightly pull and go from this. And I draw it out a little so that it's still natural. And the reason why I pull it out is so that when I close my lid, you kind of can't see that I drew a line, because it just flows naturally from my inner lid, from my lid. So it goes like this. So after this step, I would then draw in the inner lid as well to make my eyes look bigger and just more awake. So here you lift my eye like this, and then just kind of draw in the inner. So from this, I think you can already see the difference between this eye that I did and this eye that I didn't. So we'll proceed with filling this one in as well. Likewise, you could fill in the bottom as well. Very lightly though. So we're almost done. But back to this 3CE Style Nanda palette, I would just take my brush again, maybe just the largest end, and do the pink, this pink, and do it like right here. And then back to the Chanel palette, you would take this brush again and take this top darker color, go like this, and just very so slightly, just to make your nose look a little taller. And then with the same palette, with the same Chanel palette, do the white tone again and just highlight the top of your lip here. Next, you would just clamp your eyelashes. Squeeze it like 10 times. This is how it looks, but to make it stay in place, you would then use the mascara. So I use this one. I'll share a link, but this was also from Amazon, but mine is very old, so the print is all gone. But you would just go like this and just brush the top and brush the bottom. So I like my eyelashes more defined, so like separated but upwards. So just stroke it like 3 to 5 times upwards. You don't want your mascara to be thick and sticky. So it looks like this. And last but not least, I would then just put on lipstick. First, before putting any lipstick on, I will use my Blistex Lip Protection. so that my lipstick can glide and roll on more smoothly. So I'll use this first. Just go like this. And then from there I'll put on a lipstick color. So today I'll use lipstick. So this is number 17 Flash Coral. And the color looks like this. It's like kind of the same as my nail polish color. Looks like. And I'll just put it on. And this completes the look. So this is how it looks. Just a very light pinky makeup look. So yeah, looks like this. So this brings us to the end of today's video. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, and feel free to leave any comments and advice. I'll see you in the next one.